Hey everyone, Tin Man here with today's jail update. And the jail for today in Dota Underlords I think is going to really benefit a couple of compositions. Mainly Hunters, Assassins, and Warriors are going to be the big winners coming out of today. Hunters are not super affected by the Terrorblade ban. There's so many other Hunters, and as long as Drow Ranger and Medusa aren't one of the Hunters that are banned on that day, I really feel like the Hunters are always going to be viable. Drow Ranger and Medusa are two of the most powerful ones, Medusa being the ace and Drow Ranger providing the key Heartless bonus. But other than that, pretty much every other Hunter is replaceable with somebody else, so definitely still look at Hunters today. In terms of Assassins, Anti-Mage is banned, but once again there are a lot of other Assassins to replace him with, and he's kind of one of the weaker Assassins come the late game anyway, being a 1-cost unit. You do struggle to get the 3 elusive bonus online without Anti-Mage, Phantom Assassin, and Templar, although I think this is kind of a minor loss at the end of the game. You generally want to be going up for more powerful Assassins anyway, and elusive was a nice bonus, don't get me wrong, but it maybe wasn't the most defining aspect of what made a successful Assassin build. Warriors are still going to be great. They've been on top of the meta and don't look to be slowing down without Tusk here. Tusk is one of the best early game warriors, but you still have other options in Tiny, Slarter, Pudge to build around your early warrior core, and even Juggernaut if you need that. Missing the Savages will bring you down a little bit. You won't be able to pair Tusk and Venomancer, but you can still pair like Venomancer and Enchantress and get some Druids, along with like Treant Protector, so that early game is still very viable. Mages are definitely hurt by the loss of Lina without a human mage. Just like the past couple days, we've been losing Lina and then Keeper of the Light and now Lina again. So you probably won't see too many 6 mage builds because you won't be able to get 4 humans online with the 6 mages very easily. But you could definitely still see some 3 mage builds, perhaps with Keeper of the Light, Puck, and Lich, and then paired with a Dragon Knight to get the 2 human bonus. Obviously not quite effective as 6, but if you're pairing it with some other synergy, that may be plenty. We do see that Clockwork is banned, and anytime that you get one of these Scrappies and Inventors banned with between Clockwork, Timbersaw, and Tinker, it seems like the entire alliance kind of falls apart, and that's one of my big complaints about the current jail system, is that it's going to ban one of these Scrappy Inventors very often, just by the nature of their algorithm, and that's a little bit unfortunate, and I hope they look at that, but in the meantime, with one of these out, it's just so hard to get up to 4 Scrappies while also maintaining enough Inventors, and it's not the best of composition without Clockwork, especially because he's one of the main frontliners in that build. Other than that, insects take a little bit of a hit without Broodmother. You can still play like Insect Hunters, is still totally viable because Sand King honestly was the better insect at tier 4. Broodmother's AoE slow is okay, but the Sand King's AoE stun is definitely much more useful, and you still have the Weaver for Hunters, Nyx Assassin, and Sand King. So you can play insects along with either Hunters or even Assassins if you really want to, although Weaver's not the greatest in Assassins. Other than that, we see that there are 3 3-cost units that are banned out, Clockwork, Terrorblade, and Lina, whereas there's only 2 1-cost units and 2 2-cost units, and no ace units are banned out. So you're going to struggle to find some ace units to 2-star because they're all in the pool. None of them are removed today. But you will have a little bit easier time of finding 3 stars on your 3-cost units. So if you're getting something like a Lycan, then it should be pretty easy to get that up to 3-star comparatively because there are so many of these other ones already removed from the pool. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this, and good luck in your games. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.